Hi everybody, I'm Danica and this is Yoga with Danica. The full moon is a really great time to practice yoga, meditation, to reconnect to yourself and to what is meaningful for you right now in this moment. So I've created this class to kind of practice being moment to moment to moment. Make sure you have 2 yoga blocks or books on either side of your mat, and let's get started. So before we move into the physical practice, I want to just take a moment to ground down and arrive to this space, to your practice. So find your comfortable seat, whatever that means for you, and close your eyes. So you can sit with your legs folded in, extended out, whatever you need. And beginning to tap into your breath the way it is right now. No need to immediately change something, just noticing where you're starting from. And then maybe with each new breath cycle, you extend it a little bit longer, maybe fill up a little bit more in the belly, in the back. So try to really slow it down, fill it up. Each breath cycle is kind of a new opportunity to make something bigger and better, lighter and freer. The full moon really is a great time to slow down, take a few minutes for yourself to reflect on maybe the past month, discern where you want to go next, or to simply take the time to just be present with what is. None of those options are wrong. So as you bring your hands to your heart, keeping the eyes closed and the heart open, take a couple of deep breaths. And I want you to decide what this mudra means for you. So this act of placing the palms together. What does it mean for you today? Is it a prayer, an intention? Is it an affirmation or a goal? And making this very meaningful in your practice today. What does it mean for you today? How do you give this mudra meaning? And then once you are there, take a deep breath in and out. And go ahead and release the palms down. Slowly blink the eyes open. Roll over your ankles. Make your way onto all fours. Curl the toes under, lift the hips up into a downward dog. Deep breath in. And as you exhale, walk the feet forward very slowly with bent knees until you come to a standing forward fold. You can bend your knees however much you need here to feel the decompression in the low back. You can shift the hips from side to side, bend and straighten the legs. Take a moment. And then ground down, make sure these feet are about hip width apart. Hands on the shins. Inhale, lift up halfway. And exhale, fold. On your next inhale, bend the knees. Inhale, lift up all the way. Palms connect over the head. And as you exhale, bring the hands down in front of the heart. Anjali Mudra, your moment to reconnect. Inhale, reach up. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale with bent knees, reach the arms up over the head. Palms connect. Exhale, hands in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. And then out wide, take up space, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, all the way lift. Exhale, palms connect, slide down in front of the heart. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, out wide, take up space, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lift up all the way. Palms connect, reach back. And exhale, hands to the heart. We're going to step the right foot back into a lunge. Take a second to set yourself up here. So if your balance feels wobbly today, just widen your stance. So like each foot has its own side of the mat. Hands are to the heart. And then you're going to sink down into that lunge, making sure that your knee is stacked on top of your ankle. It's not moving too far forward or bowing out to the side. Rooting the tailbone down, lifting the heart up, relax the shoulders. And then reach the arms up. Slow, controlled, deep breaths. What's happening in the body? What's happening in the breath? And it's reflecting in the mind. On your next exhale, draw the hands down in front of the heart, reconnect. You're going to inhale and lift or reach your heart forward as you halfway fold. And then you're just going to tap that back foot up a couple of times and then lift it straight up. Root down through the standing leg and reach the heart forward. Try to keep the shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, drop the foot down, tap, 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 lunge. Reach the arms up and back. And then as you exhale, fold. Straighten the front leg. Moving moment to moment, we're going to swivel the back heel down. So the front heel is in line with the back arch. And then bring the hand onto the shin or the ankle. Extend the body long. And then grab a hold of the left rib cage with your right hand and rotate it to face out. And then lift that right arm straight up towards the sky. So how do you need to move to feel the sides of the body extending? So you're not crunching one side or the other. They're both long. Allow your body to lean back. Trust yourself. Lean the upper body back so it feels like it's in line with the hips. Take one more deep breath here. And as you exhale, bring the hand onto the hip. Rotate so that you're facing the floor. Grab a hold of your block. And then just like we did a second ago with our lunge, we're going to come up onto the ball of the back foot. And then tap it up, place the block right at the very top of the mat. Lift that right leg one more time. Flex or point the toes, whatever you need to do for this leg to be very active and engaged. And then bring the right hand to the left rib cage. Ground down through that standing leg. Lengthen the upper body. And then rotate the heart open. And then lift the right arm up. So really press through that standing leg. Maybe grab a hold of the foot, press the hips forward. Remember the breath. Very gently Release. Face the floor. Bring the hands and the feet down to the mat, standing forward fold. You can bring your feet a little bit wider than the hips, grab a hold of opposite elbows, and just let your upper body hang and sway. Inhale, halfway lift, reach the heart forward. Extend out from the low back. Deep breath here. And exhale, fold. Step the right foot back again, and we're just going to walk our hands over to the long edge of the mat. So your feet are parallel to each other. And then just grab a hold of opposite ankles or shins and let the upper body fold again. And see what it feels like to draw the lower belly in and up, and maybe that gives you a little bit more space in the low back. Bring the hands back to center. Inhale, lift up halfway again. And then as you exhale, we're going to turn the heels in, the toes are going to point out, and sink the hips down into kind of a double lunge, a little squat. Bring the hands onto the knees, lift the upper body up. As you sink down, you're pressing your knees back, opening the hips up a little bit more. Inhale, lengthen. And as you exhale, you're just going to twist the right shoulder in towards the center. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, left shoulder to the center. Inhale, lift up, lengthen. Exhale, right shoulder. Inhale, lift, left. Inhale, lift. Exhale, straighten and fold. Walk the hands over to the front of the mat. With the right leg forward this time, left foot back. Sink the front foot down, sink the front knee down into your lunge, and then lift up. Take a second to ground yourself. So feeling what stance you need to take. Maybe you need to widen your stance, maybe not. And then bring the hands to the heart so you're rooting down, lifting up, reach the heart forward. Reconnect. Inhale, reach back. If you want to take this a little bit further, you can interlace the fingers, bring them to the back of your head. Press the head back as you lift the heart up. Try to keep the elbows wide here. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, bring them back down in front of the heart, reconnect. Inhale, lean forward halfway. And then you're just going to tap, tap, lift that back leg, flex or point the toes, ground down through the standing leg. Feel what all needs to be engaged to be here, to be balanced. When you're ready, drop it back down into your lunge, reach up, and exhale, fold forward, straighten the front leg. Swivel the back heel down, heel to arch alignment, right hand to the right shin. Lengthen the upper body. Grab a hold of the right rib cage, open it up, and then lift the left arm up. So keep reaching through the crown of the head, extending the sides of the body long. And then trust yourself to lean the upper body back. It's really good for your core. And then we're going to bring that hand back down to the hip. Rotate down to face the floor. Grab a hold of your block. And just like we did a moment ago, you're going to hop that back foot forward, forward. Place the block at the very top of the mat. Lift the leg up. Ground down through the standing leg. Point or flex the foot. Grab a hold of the right rib cage. Open it up. And then lift the left arm up. And it's okay to shake and quiver. Doesn't mean you're weak. If you want, you can grab a hold of that top foot. Press the hips and the heart forward. And then very slowly, bring everything back down into your standing forward fold. Just breathing and swaying and rocking, whatever you need. Listening to what's happening in your body, how you're talking to yourself in moments of challenge. And how does all of that tie into what your meaningful mudra is today? Place the hands down, step the left foot back again, walk the hands to the long edge of the mat. Toes out, heels in, and just fold. Bring the feet parallel. Walk the hands out in front of you like you're in a wide-legged downward facing dog. Deep breaths into the back of the body. Inhale, come up halfway so your wrists are right underneath of the shoulders, and you're just going to heel toe the feet in towards each other. And then sit down right behind the heels. We're going to come with our legs crossed into a seat. Heart lifted, crown of the head lifted, rooted down, really grounded. Drop your chin towards your chest and just take mini half circles with your ear from shoulder to shoulder. And try to follow the breath. So it doesn't have to be a very long practice in order to practice moment to moment to moment, or in order to really tap into where we are at any given time. It can be 10 minutes, 15 minutes, it can be an hour and a half if that's what you have, but you don't have to have an hour and a half practice every single day in order to be in touch with where you are. Mentally, emotionally, spiritually, physically, all of it. You really just need to carve out 10 to 15 minutes a day. And then next time your chin rolls towards your chest, inhale, lift it all the way up. Maintaining that really tall spine. Right hand comes to the left knee, left fingertips back behind you. Crown of the head reaches up as you rotate towards the left. Deep breath into wherever feels very restricted here. Deep breath in. And exhale, unwind. Deep breath in. Exhale, twist to the right. Breathe into the parts of your body that feel twisted. Deep breath in. And exhale, unwind. Deep breath in. Exhale out of an open mouth. Deep breath in through the nose. And exhale. Last one, deep breath in through the nose. Notice that pause between the inhale and your next exhale. Notice that pause between your exhale and your next inhale. Reach the arms out wide, take up a lot of space, reach through the fingers, palms connect over the head. Exhale, draw the hands down in front of the heart, bowing your chin towards your chest. Reconnecting to what this mudra means for you. And continue to let this prayer or intention or affirmation or goal guide you through this next moon phase. Something in you already knows that you need to hear it, you need to go towards it. Let it be your guide for this next moon phase. And thank you so much for showing up and sharing your practice with me today. It really means so much to me. I hope you have a beautiful rest of your day. Namaste.